Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday. The weekend is over, and we are back to maybe a normal thing. We go to work on Monday usually, and we work through Friday. A lot of us do those things. For me, Monday again is my Sabbath day. I tend to take that day off and just to recoup and to re-energize. I also like to do things. I don't always just like to sit around the house and not do anything. I know through these devotions you've seen me doing a few different things, and today's no different. I did have one more light assembly to put up in one of the upstairs bathrooms here, and I ran into a problem. So what's happening is I'm taking a light thing with four in it that goes across, and I'm putting in this thing, right? It's got five. One, two, three, four, five, right? The problem is this little thing right here, that's the center of it, okay? That's the center. It's the center. You can see that's the center, right? Well, if you look at the wall behind where I took the old one off at, the hole they have there, it's not centered over anything. It's actually just a hole. There's not an electrical box. There's just wires sticking out of this hole. Great. Wonderful. So when I line things up, this center part right here doesn't even focus over that one hole. It doesn't do it. I was thinking, well, maybe I can cut the hole wider, but there's a bunch of 2x4 shoved right next to it. Not going to happen with my skill set, right? Just not going to happen. So I need to be figuring out today, I'll put this over here, what I'm going to do about that. Is this something that I can fix? Is this something I can put together? Or is this something that I'm going to have to go ahead and order a different light assembly to put up there? I don't know really what I'm going to do. I don't know right now how to fix it. I know some of you out there would probably be saying, okay, Phil, just do this, just do that, and it'll be fine. But I don't have that expertise. I know enough to change the light out and to be safe. But if it's any more complicated than that, I'm not the guy you want to be calling for this stuff. Okay. Actually, over this weekend we actually had some plumbing issues as well. The washing machine is not draining out properly. There's a plug down there, so we need to have the plumber come out. They're going to do that today. I attempted to work on it. I've done things like that before. This is beyond me. I don't know how to fix it. It's too deep. I don't have the tools to do it. I just can't do it. So I'm calling somebody who can. And I might have to call somebody with this light who knows what to do so I can get this adjusted so I can figure this thing out as well, right? But I think we do that sometimes, not just with home projects, but with our lives, right? We see a problem and we try to fix it. That's natural, right? If I'm behaving in a manner that's not becoming of whatever, I need to try to fix that in my life. If I see other people, though, who I think are broken, who need to be fixed, I can try to fix them, but ultimately it's probably not going to work too well. I can maybe help them, I can guide them, but ultimately I can't fix them, right? I can't fix other people. I can't fix things that are way beyond my control either. I really can't do it. I've tried. It doesn't work too well in my life. So, how do we fix things? Especially, how do we fix ourselves? How do we fix our lives that have crashed and crumbled? How do we fix our lives that are just sitting around, just not being where they need to be, right? That need to be somewhere else. That need to be updated or upgraded or whatever you want to call it. How do we do that? Well, I ran across this really great scripture from Jeremiah 17:14, and it says this. This is out of the Message, and I like this. It's just not a translation. It's a translation, not an. Okay, you know what I mean. It's an interpretation, not a translation. Sorry about that. It says, "God, pick up the pieces, put me back together again. You are my praise." Again, God, pick up the pieces, put me back together again. You are my praise. And when I'm looking at these little projects around the house where things just don't fit in there, and I think about that, right? Okay, this is in pieces. I've taken things off. How can it get put back together again in a way that's going to work? And right here, I've got it. And I don't know if God's going to help me specifically with putting the light up, but a door will open up and I'm not going to worry about that. But more specifically in my life, when things get broken, when I need things fixed, when I need to be doing things in a different way, I have to rely upon God because, again, I said earlier, I can't do it. I think I can fix myself. I don't think I can. I definitely can't fix others, right? And others have tried to fix me, and it doesn't work either, right? The only one that I know of who can fix all of us is God. And God does that through sending his son Jesus down to us to teach us and to model what life should be, and how we should be living it, right? Reaching out and caring for people, and being compassionate. But we have our own problems too, right? But I think Jesus also models that in that, we have to let people come to us. At one point, the disciples are trying to keep little children away from Jesus because they don't want to, have him bothered by kids. And Jesus says, "Let them come to me. Let them come to me." And that's what we're being asked to, I think, today, is just go to Jesus, because Jesus wants to be with us. He wants to help fix the things that are going on. And this includes depression, and this includes, addictions, and this includes so many other things. It deals with physical health, physical strength. Not one of us, I don't think, is perfect. As far as I know I'm not. We need to be fixed. We need to be shored up. We need to be updated and upgraded a little bit as well. We need to be taken care of. But this whole God pick up the pieces. Sometimes my life is a mess, and I need God to pick up those pieces. So today I'm asking God to pick up those pieces of my life, and I hope you do too. Take time to ask God to pick up the pieces of your life and help put them back together as only God can, right? To make us a whole person again, to make us a whole being again, to give us a whole direction and a whole purpose again. Hey, it's not too late. It's never too late. You might be crashed out. You might be down. You might be falling apart more than I know. Ask God, right? This Jeremiah phrase is great. God, pick up the pieces. Put me back together again. You are my praise. And that is my praise today, that we have a God so great and glorious that he can and he will and he does put us all back together again. All right, y'all take care and you be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.